Look at this. Crusher saying it's over right here. That's it, he says. Feeding him some forearms. Feeding some forearms. Up he goes. Titus now fighting him off. Shots to the midsection. Oh, headbutt sending him to the mat. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Flying elbow. Oh my God. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Titus, congratulations for beating a trainee. You're pathetic. You are pathetic.
You may be bigger than I am. You may be stronger than I am. You might have more wrestling experience than me. But guess what? I am not afraid of you, and I will not let you over me anymore. At our next show, I challenge you.
Since our last episode, Brody Steele has suffered a fairly severe injury, is going to keep him out of action for a few weeks. In the meantime, we needed to declare a new number one contender. And I thought the best way to do that is to take all the up-and-coming talent in the Maritimes, put them in the ring at one time for the traditional IHW Battle Royal.
Titus! You can't run! And you can't hide! Because sooner or later, that championship title is going to be around my waist!
Riddick, you want this title, punk? You think I'm afraid of you? You might be bigger than I am, Riddick, but I'm not scared of you, punk. So there you have it, people. Titus versus Riddick for the Innovative Hybrid Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
I'm gonna knock you out! Get from in front of me! Cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from DF New Brunswick and weighing in at 298 pounds, he is Remy Petit!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Innovative Hybrid Wrestling Unstoppable on Bell Community One Television. This is the rock star Chris Cole. Currently in the ring, announcing that its first match is none other than one of my broadcast partners, Shano, and right next to me right now is our commentator, Mike Russell.
Folks, have we got a great main event for you tonight. Riddick Stone challenging Titus for the IHW Heavyweight Championship. And folks, let's take you back to 4 weeks ago where we saw the name change from Gros Papa Slash to Remy Petit.
And introducing his opponent for the evening, hailing from DF New Brunswick, Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Apparently, Gros Papa Slash isn't going to be here tonight, but he sent a replacement. It's news to me too, guys. It's news to me too. So, here we go. Introducing his opponent for the evening. Hailing from DF New Brunswick and weighing in at 300 pounds, Remy Petit!
wanted to explain a little bit because, GPS has been good for me for 10 years. It's time for a little change. Au revoir, Gros Papa Slash. Bonjour, Rémi Petit.
And his opponent, hailing from Bathurst, New Brunswick, and weighing in at 220 pounds, Crusher Kirk Crew!
Remy Petit's opponent here tonight, a great upstart from the Maritime Wrestling School.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brody Steele's favorite student right there.
He is a big CrossFit fanatic, and he's been gaining a lot of experience in the Atlantic provinces here in wrestling.
Hello, my friends. Great to be back here in IHW Unstoppable. I heard a few things you were saying there about Crusher Kirk Group. He's a great guy, amazing talent, went through the Maritime Training School with him, and I gotta say, I heard you say on my way over that he was Brody Steele's favorite talent. Take a little offense to that, but you're not wrong.
Two big guys here starting off tonight's episode.
Referee Brian better check all those folds.
Come on, Rockstar!
The crowd getting behind Remy Petit with the "we" chants. "We" as in the French for yes, not "we" as in W-E. Like you were about to probably say something about.
Remy Petit, as GPS, had great success on IHW. Clearly still one of the fan favorites here as Remy Petit.
Poutine.
Brian McKay calls for the start. Oh, and Crusher Kirk Coop attacks from behind.
And mocking Remy Petit. One thing that I'll never forget about Crusher is when he's in the ring and he's actually got the upper hand, look at his eyes. He has a sadisticness and an enjoyment that is very creepy.
Unbelievable. He had the strength to actually throw Remy Petit to the turnbuckle there.
Now, it's funny you say that. The look he gets in his eyes, that Crusher Kirk Group gets in his eyes, he is like a shark. He has the sense of that blood, or in this case, liquid cheese.
Big leg drop by Remy Petit. Crowd firmly behind this man. Nice guillotine by Kirk Krupp.
Yeah, Crusher Kirk Krupp mocking Remy Petit once again on the outside. Back in now, clubbing blows. You don't see very many people get the upper hand on Remy Petit like this, that's for sure.
No, Kirk Krupp has a lot of strength in him. Like we've discussed earlier there with his CrossFit, he keeps his body in peak physical shape.
And let me tell you something, Daddy. The longer this match goes, the more the advantage goes to Crusher Krupp. And I'll tell you why. It's because he's not 300 pounds.
Yes, stamina is probably not Petit's strong suit. But again, he is someone who finds a way to get victories.
Usually by cheating.
Crusher Kirk on the second rope, setting up that knee drop, bringing down the knee pad.
Now, this is something I probably would not advise because that's just asking for a knee injury.
And he's out of the way. Remy showing his experience and running. Oh, blind charge. Thought we were getting a spear there, but it was just mostly just a body tackle.
Very nice shots to the midsection from Remy Petit there as well.
He moves out of the way. Blind charge misses. Here we go. We're going to see his strength.
Oh, no. I thought he'd get him up. Something else about Crusher Kirk Krupp here. Oh, after he's
Big
broken in
spear.
half.
I honestly think that Crusher Krupp's innards are seeping out of him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
Victory by Remy Petit, but a great outing by Crusher Kirk Krupp. Crusher getting better with every match.
I got to tell you, I thought for sure he was going to get Remy Petit up there. One thing that not a lot of people know about Crusher, while he's not the size of someone like, say, Brody Steele or Riddick Stone, he has an over 300-pound deadlift.
As Remy Petit goes to the back, we are also going to the back with some words from Vegan Power.
Titus, tonight that belt is coming home with me, Riddick Stone. One way or another, you don't stand a chance against the most powerful man in IHW. Vegan Power!
Throw yourself into a world that will stop you dead in your tracks. Introducing the all-new IHW.ca, taking innovative hybrid wrestling to a whole new digital world. Featuring a whole new redesigned homepage with all of the up-to-date information. A complete roster section with full bios. Interact with IHW megastars, management, and other fans through social media. Access classic moments from IHW's past, see exclusive video content, and watch full episodes of Unstoppable. For the first time ever, one click brings everything IHW to you. Explore the all-new IHW.ca now. Brought to you by Brad Web Design.
We meet, no holds barred, falls count anywhere. It's me and you for the last time. You know, I'm sick of these games. I'm sick of your partner. I'm so sick of it. The fans are so sick of it. I have a challenge for you. When we meet, me and you, the loser must retire from IHW. remember, the next time we meet, no holds barred, falls count anywhere. It's me and you for the last time. You know, I'm sick of these games. I'm sick of your partner. I'm so sick of it. The fans are so sick of it. I have a challenge for you. When we meet, me and you, the loser must retire from IHW.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're back. Currently in the ring, ready to announce our next match is Shano.
Introducing to the ring, hailing from Temptation Island and weighing in at 212 pounds.
Folks, this is a matchup fans have been asking for. This is Double XL versus Dick Durning, a sure-to-be classic.
Double XL doesn't want anything to do with any of these scummy, disgusting, vomit-inducing, innovative hybrid wrestling fans, Daddy.
Did look very insulted that the fan wanted to shake his hand.
Watch out for that kid. What's wrong with these people? I don't understand.
And here's some words from Double XL.
Dazzling Dick. Dazzling Dick versus Double XL. Well, I gotta say, Dazzling Dick, if that is your real name, you certainly have your work cut out against yours truly, Double XL. And for the record, that is my real name. Dazzling Dick, when we're done tonight, there's nothing gonna be dazzling about you. You're gonna be beat, you're gonna be broken, and I'm gonna be victorious, just like always.
You heard it here first, folks. Double XL is not entirely certain that Dazzling Dick Durning is his real name, but Double XL is certainly that man's name.
And his challenger, hailing from St. John, New Brunswick, and weighing in at 222 pounds, Dazzling
Dick Durning, one of the rising megastars here at IHW. And here's some words from Dazzling Dick Durning.
Double XL, I hear you want to play with the big boys tonight. Well, guess what? You must be this tall to ride the big boy ride. So tonight, you're getting a Double XL size beating courtesy of Dick Durning.
Now, Dick Durning, one of the rising stars here in IHW, has had a couple of title matches against heavyweight champion Titus.
And lost.
Put on a good effort, enough to, I'm sure, to raise the eye of IHW head of matchmaking Kevin Tyler for bracketing in the TV title tournament.
You'd be like, nice try.
All right, this match is about to start, but XL doesn't want the fans to be making any kind of noise. He wants it to be quiet.
When I heard about this match, I was so excited. I had a hard time containing myself when I was in there ring announcing.
Sometimes I just really hope you fall on your face and have to be rushed to the hospital on your way back to the announce table.
It's a horrible thing to say. I could come out looking like you.
Worse things have happened to you.
All right, as this match gets going.
Double XL about to school Dick Durning on what real wrestling looks like, Daddy.
I don't know. I'm just excited for this matchup. These two competitors have a lot going for them. Dazzling Dick Durning has had a WWE tryout and, of course, with Ring of Honor.
I'll tell you one thing about Double XL, Daddy. That man is never stale, so you keep your mouth closed for a while and let the Rockstar Chris Cole tell you all about how great Double XL is and what he's going to do to Dick Durning. Let's just watch the match, Daddy.
I thought you were going to actually tell us why he's great, but here we go. We got a headlock by Double XL. Shoulder block by Dick Durning.
Fistful of hair.
Again, Double XL showing frustration. Durning asking him to cross that line. Oh, and he slaps him. Durning retaliating with some big punches.
Man, a fury. A fury in here.
Clothesline. Big chop in the corner.
Durning better be careful asking Double XL to cross the line because there are very few lines that Double XL won't cross, Daddy.
Irish whip to the corner. Here we go, another Irish whip. And a big back body drop by Dick Durning. He seems to be taking control of this matchup. Chops in the corner. Oh, a big reversal with a kick there. Throws him into the post. Shoulder first. That's definitely going to give him an advantage there.
There it is, Daddy. Speaking of Double XL.
And he does it again.
He actually had a pro tip that he wanted me to pass along to Shano. Deodorant goes under your arms.
Why did I see you eating it earlier then?
I didn't say it was a pro tip for me.
Oh, that's right, because you're not a pro.
There we go. We got an arm bar here.
No, he's
taking
the pro. So stupid.
Double XL taking advantage of that weakened arm that he threw him twice into the steel post. Go Durning coming back, and he pulls the hair and he takes him down.
I saw nothing of the sort.
Referee noticed it. We got a pinfall, but that's not going to put Dick Durning down.
A lot of similarities between these two men. Both very talented. There's no disagreement there. Both very confident. The only difference is Double XL comes across more arrogant than Durning. I mean, I'm sure Durning has his moments. We've heard him go back and forth with Titus a few times. But in reality, the fans are firmly behind Dick Durning. Purely, he's just a little bit more lovable, I guess.
The fans seem to be behind Dick Durning there, and both are in top physical shape. Double XL.
Let me tell you something. Arrogance is just something that unsuccessful people think when successful people are in the ring being great, Daddy.
I'm surprised you know that.
Concentrating on that arm could come into factor with this matchup. Oh, and a big knee.
Right back to that arm, Double XL.
Yeah, he rings the arm, but he kind of throws his face to the mat too. Double XL wrestling a smart matchup here, focusing on that arm.
He's going to break it.
Oh, and he catches him with a boot to the face.
Double XL telegraphed that a little bit too much. It's very rare that man will make a mistake, but sometimes it could occasionally maybe happen.
Back.
Another shot to the face.
Durning trying to get some feeling back, some blood rushing back to that arm to get some feeling back. Here we go, Irish whip. Irish whip. Oh, and he reverses with a boot to the face. Ducks a clothesline. Oh!
Interesting backbreaker. Well done by Durning.
Full of hair again. What's this ref doing?
Setting him up. Oh, blind charge with an elbow. Here we go. Can we see a bulldog here? Oh, into the second turnbuckle.
What was that?
That was a very innovative move there by Dick Durning. He's going
That's
to the
name
top.
of the game.
Oh, springboard moonsault. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
What? I can't believe it.
Dick Durning with the victory over Double XL in a fantastic matchup here in IHW Unstoppable. This certainly has to go in Dick Durning's favor as far as bracketing for the TV title tournament.
Let me tell you something. If anybody should be at the top of that bracket because of the performance tonight, it is Double XL. I don't care if Dick Durning won because he got lucky, Daddy.
It was an impressive outing by XL, but he did
Lucky.
not. He was just short by to get the victory.
One thing's for sure, both those megastars did not disappoint the fans.
Durning signing some
Durning
autographs
did.
here.
Why is that kid still on the screen?
Smart kid there in the 91.9 The Ben shirt.
Ugh.
Folks, we like to take it to the back here and send it to what's that? XL from behind. What a cheap shot. What a cheap shot there.
Unbelievable. Oh, it's standing over
love
him.
it.
Back to the arrogance. Look at this guy.
Love it. Not arrogance, Shano. I said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. It is success, Daddy.
That is just called a cheap shot by a sore loser. Folks, we're going to be sending it to the back with some words from Titus, your IHW heavyweight champion.
Riddick Stone, you walked into that 15-man battle royal and walked out victorious with the help of your little boyfriend, Mr. Suave. But guess what? I'm not afraid of either of you. You can bring that little vegan thug, whatever the hell that means, to ringside, and I'll be happy to beat the crap out of both of you. Because I promise you, I'm going to walk out of my hometown with this title over my shoulder.
Hey guys, we're the Cauldron Project. Check out our new album, East Infection. Follow us on Twitter and check us out on Facebook.
Facebook.com/The Cauldron Project. You know what? I feel angry. I feel disappointment. And I feel shame. But I have nobody in the world to blame but myself. And I know why. I know exactly why. I let my arrogance and my overconfidence get in the way of business, get in the way of wrestling. But no more. That's the last time that mistake is happening to me. You know why? From now on, I'm gonna focus on the future. Focus on what's next. Focus on bigger and better things. Now I know that I've wronged a lot of you in the past. And now, it's time to make amends.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the IHW title.
And folks, we're back here at IHW Unstoppable with our main event for the IHW Heavyweight Championship. It is Riddick Stone from Vegan Power against Titus.
The Rockstar Chris Cole has a prediction, Daddy.
Really? You have something to say?
I have something to say. Let me tell you something, Mike Russell. Riddick Stone is going to leave the IHW ring tonight as your new innovative hybrid wrestling heavyweight champion.
And of course, as always, joined by Mr. Suave, Marcus Burke. It's like these two cannot be separated at any time.
I can't blame them.
132 pounds. He is your current and reigning IHW champion. He is Titus.
And here comes the heavyweight champion, Titus. Probably the most popular megastar here in IHW.
Ladies and gentlemen, Titus, through cheating and disgusting maneuvers, is the longest reigning champion in IHW history, Daddy.
And he holds the record for title reigns with 4. Folks trying to get under Marcus Burke's skin by calling him Mrs. Suave, pertaining through a comment that he made a couple episodes ago, calling themselves life partners.
I think this is just a disgusting display, to be honest with you.
The crowd pays their money, they can chant anything they want.
He's got a point, Rockstar.
Let me tell you something right now. You're going to think that you're listening to a Pantera album because Riddick's about to show a vulgar display of power, Daddy.
Here we go, and the match begins. It's going to be a great matchup. We got power versus, I'm going to have to say power. Titus is a very strong man.
And let me tell you something, Daddy. When you have power versus power, power's always going to win.
The physique of Riddick Stone is ridiculously impressive.
The name Stone is apropos because that man is built out of granite, Daddy.
Back to the matchup. Titus in control with a headlock.
Riddick Stone making it look easy, powering out.
Here we go, reversal by Titus. Big shoulder tackle by Riddick Stone. Just putting his power out on display here. Crowd going back to those Mrs. Suave chants. I wonder whose skin is going to get under first, Riddick Stone or his life partner, Marcus Burke.
I'll tell you right now, Daddy, Titus better watch out because much like Guns N' Roses, Riddick has an appetite for destruction, Daddy-o. And he'll use your illusion.
I think we're calling for a test of strength here. Oh, no. Another shoulder tackle. You just Titus is kind of making a mistake here. He's not going to take the big man down with shoulder
There's no
tackles.
kinda about it, Mike Russell. He is totally making a lot of mistakes. The first one was stepping into the ring with a man made of marble.
Ducks a claw, and Mr. Suave trips him up.
Of course,
Brian
Suave
McKay
gets
caught
involved.
that.
I didn't see anything.
He's giving him a warning one more time, and you're out of here. Big elbow drop. Here we go. Titus looking to throw Riddick to the outside.
Let me tell you something. They're out there. They're taking their time. They're coming up with a game plan and letting Titus in the ring keep breaking the count like a big idiot. I think the dreadlocks are finally going to his brain, Daddy.
The IHW fans really getting under the skin.
He's really taking exception to that Mrs. Suave chant. Here we go, blind charge and a drop toe hold. Oh, big chops in the corner.
And once again, referee Brian McKay showing that he is not nonpartisan. He's showing that he's a partial referee by letting this happen in the corner. Get him out of there.
Here we go,
Daddy.
reversal by Riddick Stone. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Suave grabbing a hold of Titus.
Marcus Burke makes me sick.
Referee still not doing anything about it. Oh, he's giving him another warning. Riddick Stone taking exception to that. And Riddick Stone distracting the referee, and Mr. Suave taking advantage of it, choking Titus in the corner. Big cross arms.
Oh,
we thought we were going to get a springboard, but Mr. Suave takes him out, and referee ejects him from ringside.
Where does he get the right to do that? Mr. Suave is out there as a manager, not as a wrestler. He has the right to be out there. I helped him get his manager license, Daddy.
Still interjecting himself in the match one too many times after a few warnings by referee Brian McKay.
You
He
writing
is
on
in
loosely
full
for
right
some
to eject
Crayolas
him.
is not a license.
I didn't see him do anything that could propagate the referee kicking him out of ringside area.
Of course you didn't.
You name one thing that he did.
Distracted by the ejection, Titus rolls, gives a schoolboy to Riddick Stone, only a 2 count. Big clothesline in retaliation. Let's see if Riddick Stone can still manage to get a victory out without his partner, Marcus Burke. He's still in control of this matchup.
What do you mean manage? This man is a monster. Look at him.
Follow-away slam. Showing that power you were talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
Here we go. We got a rear chin lock here.
Look at the size of that bicep.
He could squeeze the life
I thought
out
that
of
was
him
his leg.
He honestly could just squeeze the life out of Titus with those massive arms. Again, this is for the IHW Heavyweight Championship.
This is it right here. He's got him.
Looks like
It's over right now, Mike Russell.
It looks
and
like
to a lesser
he's-
extent, Shano.
This could be it for Titus.
We get the 3 count going. We're at 1. There's 2. And, oh, he still has some life in him.
Referee Brian McKay clearly held his hand up a little bit longer that last time so he could get some energy back.
Here we go, big boot. Here you go. Oh my God. That was a massive forearm there by Riddick Stone. Riddick Stone taking his time. Might be a mistake on his part because Titus is very resilient. Just toying with Titus here. You think he would just stay on him and attack him.
Riddick Stone is just taking his time. He believes he has the match firmly in hand.
Jawbreaker by Titus. Both men down. Referee Brian McKay ready to count both guys out to a 10.
Right. So Rockstar, if he gets to 10, Titus retains?
He won't get to 10. You can't count that high.
We're at 5 here. Both men slowly getting up. Who will be the first one up? Looks like Riddick Stone's the first man up. He's going to get a little slight advantage over Titus here. Here we go. Throws a big punch. Titus retaliates. Just a back and forth here.
I have to say, Daddy, that I'm a little bit impressed by Titus after taking a tree trunk from Riddick Stone and coming back and actually having the wherewithal to hit him back.
Here we go. Irish Rip. Ducks a clothesline. Big forearm shot by Titus. Oh, and the comeback is on. Clothesline. To the corner. Blind charge misses Titus. Oh! Riddick Stone. Unbelievable. Throws the referee in front of Titus's boot. We're gonna see an F5 here. F5!
Referee Brian McKay is out.
Are we gonna get another referee out here? Titus rolling out of the ring.
Of course he is. Of course he is. He's taking the easy way out, Mike Russell. That's how he retains that title, and that's how he keeps winning it.
Riddick Stone almost got himself disqualified by throwing the referee in front of Titus's
I didn't
boot.
see that happen.
It's called ring awareness, Rockstar. Even when Titus is out, he knows where he is.
Here we go. Riddick Stone grabbing Titus from the outside. He's going to do some damage here. Taking advantage of the fact that there's no 10 count being counted due to the referee Brian McKay being out cold.
You know, Titus is lucky that big man Riddick doesn't grab one of those audience members and just smack him with him.
Titus guillotined him and now he's grabbing him. He's just draping him across that top rope. Are we going to get a leg drop here from the top rope? Oh, a knee!
Right to the back of the head.
I have to say once again, Titus fighting dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
There we go. Titus looks like he's going for a pin, but we do not have a referee. Someone send a referee from the back. We need some help here. Titus, Marcus Burke back in the ring.
Of course. Unfreaking believable.
Can't have a match with these two without one getting involved. Crowd asking for Chris Cook. Burke going for the chain. Will someone come from the damn back and help Titus out?
I hope no one comes out. In fact, anyone that tries to...
Oh, he misses!
What just happened?
Marcus Marcus Burke just hits Riddick Stone with his own chain. Throws him to the outside.
Come on, Titus.
Is he going to be going for his patented elbow?
He can't make it that far, Daddy.
Look at this.
Here we go. Hits it with perfection. We got a pinfall here.
No.
1, 2, 3. We got a winner.
This isn't right.
Titus victorious against all odds.
Cheating his way through another title fight.
I don't know what you're trying to say, Chris Cole. That was an untainted victory for Titus. Vegan Power. I wouldn't be surprised if Vegan Power went in for the cheap shot after the match with his back turned. It looks like they're just Marcus Burke carrying Riddick Stone to the back. Titus thanking the fans.
Why don't you sign us out, Mike Russell, and do your job for a change?
Folks, I'm Mike Russell for Rockstar Chris Cole and Shano. This has been IHW Unstoppable on Bell Community 1. And don't forget to visit us at ihw.ca.